Hey everyone, this is a trailer review of Final Fantasy 15, which was also known as Final Fantasy 13 Versus, but because it took so goddamn long and they still haven't released it yet, and I've been waiting for this game ever since I heard about it because it's from the director of Kingdom Hearts, Tetsuya Nomura, and I heard that it's gonna have the Kingdom Hearts like battle system, and I always loved that battle system, and I was disappointed by Final Fantasy 13, and I'm not even thinking about trying out 13.2 or 13.3, so whatever. So they finally released a new trailer and another gameplay trailer for Final Fantasy 15 at the, I think it's called the TGS, Tokyo Game Show in Japan. So yeah, let's check this out. The following is a sneak peek of a work in progress. We aim to deliver even more with the final product, I really hope. And yeah, I believe this is an Adamantoise. And look at that. If you could actually fight that thing, my god, that's just brilliant right there. That's a great opening shot. And I believe this is all in-game. There's no pre-rendered graphics, and look at the hair. The wind flowing through the hair, it looks amazing. And yeah, it's Japanese RPGs with their weird hairstyles. But yeah, parts of this reminds me of James Cameron's Avatar, especially with the animals. That looks pretty cool. And the combat, like I said, it reminds me so much of Kingdom Hearts, and I really can't wait to play this. I heard the demo is coming out with Final Fantasy Type 0 or something like that, which is coming out, I think, next year, early next year, so that'll be very cool. I'm really not interested in that game, but I really want to play the demo of this. And here's the thing though, I wonder if this is actually scripted every time they're in the car, or they're just random conversations. And I like that you could dodge enemies' attacks in this one, just like in Kingdom Hearts. And you have the sword teleporting ability, and it seems like you could do a little bit of tag teaming with your partners. I have no idea who these characters are. I know the main character is Noctis, or Noctis. Pretty. Sparkly particles. But the thing though, they barely showed any magic, like healing or anything. They do show like fire and stuff. This part really impressed me. That's why I want to know if it's scripted or not, because Noctis is down, a guy is picking him back up, and another person attacked the animal that's about to charge at him. It's been a long time coming. Almost there. Yeah, that's why I was like, wait, is it gonna come out very soon, like in a year or half a year? Nope. Hopefully this comes out in 2016. In development. Recent news is that Tetsuya Nomura is no longer working on Final Fantasy 15. He's actually concentrated on Kingdom Hearts 3, and part of me is sad, but the other part of me is so happy. I really want Kingdom Hearts 3, man. I mean, Final Fantasy 15, yes, I do want it, but it's Kingdom Hearts 3. So now it's the gameplay trailer, and the commentary is all in Japanese, and I did speed up a lot of the footage in here because they mostly talk about the graphics, and yes, the graphics look great, especially the rain effect on the characters. I mean, look how shiny the skin is, and the rain effects on the clothing, the jacket, making them look more wet. And yeah, sorry about the chipmunk voices in the background. Like I said, I have to fast forward the footage. And yeah, the character models look amazing though. Even though the hairstyles, I still can't get used to them. I mean, this guy looks like Zell mixed with a One Direction. And he's just bopping his head, yeah. This guy I kind of like, though. He kind of reminds me of, shoot, I haven't played the game yet. I think it's from Birth by Sleep. What's his name? Terra? Is it Terra? The tallest dude, one of the Keyblade Masters? Yeah, he reminds me of him, and I like the design. Yes, there's a frog for some reason in the middle of the road. But this is, like I said, just to show off the graphics. You see the rain effects with the puddles. It looks beautiful, of course. I mean, it's Square Enix. I mean, graphics department, they are the masters at that. And soon you'll see when it finally dries up, and it looks... Look at this. This is incredible. Oh man, that's beautiful right there. chipmunk voices in Japanese. And yeah, they showed again the actual character models again without the rain effect, and of course it looks gorgeous. I love the way the hair moves and the amount of hair gel is in that hair. But yeah, the character models look outstanding. I wonder how many polygons they are. And yep, now they're finally playing the game, kinda. They move toward the building a bit to show off the locations, and because Noctis has this new ability of teleporting with a sword, so he grabs onto ledges and stuff, that's pretty cool, but I don't know, I felt like it's kind of limiting, I guess. I mean, it's nice for him to do that because there's more ways to explore, more ways to attack enemies and stuff, but why limit yourself to like a couple of places when he could just plunge his sword into any parts of the building, you know? Then again, they could probably change it in the next couple of years. I mean, see, because there's only one indicator, why can't he do that to all of them? It's not like the skyhook thing from Bioshock Infinite. He just plunges his sword anywhere. But no, he can only plunge it into certain areas. And then he could plunge it into the lampposts and stuff. And yeah, I love the day and night cycle. It looks gorgeous. Oh, man. And now we get to see some combat. Of course, the music is outstanding. And they're fighting off against goblins, I believe, and yeah, these the goblins make me laugh. But the design is pretty good, though. And I love your party members. But here's the thing I'm confused about. Are their weapons like magical or something like that? They just pull it out like out of thin air every single time, then they make it disappear again. I don't understand that, actually. It makes no sense, even with the guy with the guns. And I know that Noctis has like so many different weapons because he uses a spear at one point and then uses a giant sword. So I don't know. See, there's a spear, giant sword, a different sword. I mean, where are these swords coming from? I mean, is it magic or I don't know. And you see some fire, that looks pretty cool. The particle effects look excellent. And look at the reflections on the floor and the shadows. Damn, that's gorgeous. I love the little details in this. It's amazing. And I like the fact that because you could dodge, only one party member got hit, but everyone's okay, basically. And the combat looks fluid, and you do a little tag team right there. That looks pretty cool. The thing is, I'm not sure if you could play as any of the other party members. I really hope, because just playing as Noctis, that's the thing I kind of didn't like about Kingdom Hearts. You only play as Sora, or play as, let's see, Roxas in the beginning of Kingdom Hearts 2. I want to play as other party members, you know? It'll be fun to play as Goofy or Donald. So hopefully here I play as the other guys. I want to see how the gun combat is. And I heard that the battle system is very similar to the Gambit system for your AI party members. So I did like the Gambit system from Final Fantasy XII, even though I don't really like the battle system much. But the Gambit thing, I kind of dug it. I kind of did. It got me a long time to get used to it because in the beginning you don't have that many abilities and it feels very slow. And he takes down the behemoth with a Viagra, I think. Did I say Viagra? Firaga. That's better. Thank you for watching Final Fantasy 15 Team Staff. Ah, that is beautiful. Yeah, the character models look gorgeous, and yeah, I'm really happy about this, and I am still kind of pissed off though, because they don't have an actual release date on this. I mean, they did say they were 55% completed, and the thing is that after waiting for so long, I was like, really? After 8 years? Whoop, my headphone came off. 55% is completed? I really don't like that. But everyone's been telling me, dude, they just started from scratch from 2 years ago. Dude, don't be stressed out over about it. Here's the thing. You've been waiting for a game for so long. I mean, it doesn't even matter if they started from scratch a couple years ago. Still, it's not released yet. And yes, I want the best game out of this, but I've been disappointed before. Like I said, Final Fantasy 13, it looked amazing. I love the trailers. I even loved the music with Leona Lewis, I believe that's the singer's name, and I really loved it. I dug it. And then I finally played the game, and it sucked. It really sucked. Combat was repetitive and boring as hell. The story, I couldn't give a damn. Seriously, I always loved Final Fantasy because of the story, the characters. I hated Lightning. Vanille, I kinda like Vanille, and she did a couple bad things in there. I hated Hope. I actually like Snow because he's the only one yes, he's a dumb hero, but I actually like the dude. Saz I really like too. And Fang I always pick for my party members, but story sucks. Seriously. Ugh. So yeah, hopefully they show more footage of Kingdom Hearts 3, but I think they didn't really go that far since Tetsuya Nomura finally stopped directing this one and started directing Kingdom Hearts 3 again, so that'll be awesome. So I can't wait to see more of this, and yeah, I really hope it's not like Aliens, Colonial Marines, or Too Human, or Duke Nukem Forever. Games that take so long, so much time in development, and when you finally get it, it's not as good as it should have been. I mean, Destiny came out recently, and I've been hearing that people had fun, but after that, they're like, wow, the game is not as good as it should have been. Also, Watch Dogs, another game that people said is not as good as it should have been, so that's why I'm very kind of disappointed that this game won't be out soon. I really hope it will, because I'm excited for it, I really am. I mean, especially after Final Fantasy 13, I just want a good Final Fantasy game, a new one at least. So yeah, that's my thoughts on Final Fantasy 15, the trailer for Tokyo Game Show. Write down in the comments below, how do you feel about the trailer? Did you love it? Did you hate it? And how do you feel about the gameplay? And yeah, let me know. Well guys, if you like this video, please click the like button. If you'd like to subscribe, there's a button here for subscribing. So until next time guys, see you later.